Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to discuss Module 1, which is the Introduction to Information and Communication Technology. Overview. The quickening pace of evolution in technology is very evident in this era. It seems that it is progressing faster than ever. From year to year, the evolution of technology is one of staggering promise and opportunity as well as uncertainty. That is the evolution of technology. Digital advancement continues to reshape our world in ways that encourage people to form new habits, find new ways to work together, and become a better human beings. In most cases, these changes translate into a range of opportunities and disruptions across industry. Technology has been around before, and as long as there are people, information technology will be there also. Objectives. After successful completion of this module, the student can be able to demonstrate a sense of readiness for the upcoming semester, identify their learning outcomes and expectations of the course, recognize their capacity to create new understanding and from reflecting on the course, know the role and importance of ICT. Lesson 1. Information and Communication Technology. History of ICT. ICT, or Information and Communication Technology, is the infrastructure and components that enable modern computing. The term information technology evolved in the 1970s. Then, the father of ICT is Claude Elwood Shannon. Claude Elwood Shannon is an American mathematician, electrical engineer, and cryptographer. This is Claude Elwood Shannon. And the first commercial computer was the UNIVAC 1. This is developed by John Eckert and John Mauchly in 1951. So this is the UNIVAC 1, or the Universal Automatic Computer. Although there is no single universal definition of ICT, the term is generally accepted to mean all devices, networking components, applications, and systems that combine and allow people and organizations to interact in the digital world.
Good day, everyone. This is Genevieve G. Spinell, and our topic for today is uses of ICT in our daily life. So let's start. What is ICT? ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. It is undefined as anything which allows us to get information, to communicate with each other, or to have effect on the environment using electronic equipment. Communications means from the Latin word communicare, meaning to share or to be in relation with, is an apparent answer to a painful division between self and other, private and public, and inner thought and outer world. So, in today's generation, the new technologies have been accessible by people in their daily life. These gadgets operate as for more informations, speeds, and communications, also reduce the physical and mental human workload. ICT contributed as a lot to change our daily lives, such as letter to email, market shopping to online shopping, classroom learning to e-learning. Reading news from ICT tools. Some ICT tools like mobile phones, tablets, helps to access internet portable by can read locally and internationally news using online newspaper site. Connection around the world. We connect with our family, relatives, and friends even if we are abroad by using electronic mail, messenger, call conference, or video conference. Can be done using the different sites and software like Skype, Gmail, and Hotmails. Using for instant transactions. With the help of ICT, we can easily and directly send and receive money and do online payments from anywhere around the world instantly with high security encryption. Example of this is Shopee. We can pay it online. Next is e-learning. With the help of ICT, student can learn from anywhere around the globe. In the school, smart boards are provide free education on internet. So ICT have an impact on almost everybody that has access to them, and to the internet has changed society and how we live. It gives opportunity to improve communication, to meet people through online, and establish friendship, to share the personal information or background online, and is increasing opportunity of education. And that
So good morning everyone. I'm Daniela Tisalilin. So this is the continuation of our report about the uses of ICT on our daily lives. So job opportunities. In employment sectors, ICT enables organization to operate more efficiently. So in this, if any employing staff with ICT skills is very helpful na siya or advantage na siya when it comes to any business. Next, being able to use ICT system effectively allows employees more time to concentrate on areas of their job role that require soft skills. So, using ICT system, you need to have a focus because so that you can avoid any mistakes. Nowadays, employers expect their staff to have a basic skills. So, unlike from the past, so nowadays, employers is expected na siya nga at least na siya nabalaan about sa computer, even just a basic skills. Unlike from the past, is dili siya ingon na essential jud kung naba kay nabalaan sa computer o wala when it comes to applying a work. Nowadays, finding a job is different. You can just use any gadgets that is available. So, nowadays, pwede ra ka makapang-apply og trabaho using your smartphone, laptops, or any gadgets. No, dito ra ka mag-fill up ng mga application sa work. Then, pwede ra ka dito maka-apply. Unlike from the past is, kailangan pa jud nimo, ikaw jud mismo ang mangita para makapangita jud kag work o maka-apply kag work. So, these are some examples sa mga career in ICT if you have that skills. So, first, video editor, data modeler, system software engineers, network security administrator, computer system analyst, system security administrator, IT auditor, professional hackers, computer programmer. That's all.
Good day everyone, I am Monica Manturia and I'm going to discuss about education. Education, misinformation and communication technology or ICT can impact student learning when teachers are digitally literate and understand how to integrate it into curriculum. Schools use a diverse set of ICT tools to communicate, create, and disseminate, store, manage information. In some contexts, ICT has also become integral to the teaching-learning interactions through such approaches as replacing chalkboards, with interactive digital whiteboards. Using students' own smartphones or the other devices for learning during class time, and the flipped classroom model where students watch lectures at home on the computer and use classrooms time for more interactive exercise. When teachers are digitally literate and trained to use ICT, these approaches can lead to higher order thinking skills, provide creative and individualized options for students to express their understandings and leave students better prepared to deal with ongoing technological change in society and workplace. So, ang ano daw, the ICT enables to use of innovative educational resources and the renewal of learning methods, establishing a more active collaboration of students and the simulating use acquisition of technological knowledge. Furthermore, ICTs are of great help in developing discernment.
So, I am Jisami Palan Bandola and I am the reporter of socializing. So, socializing is to make socially with others like family, friends, neighbors, or co-workers. So, kitang tanan siguro na nag-socialize naman ta kay kung natay pamilya, napud tay mga amiga o kanang katrabaho, di ba kada adlaw man jud lain nga tao atong maatubang pag naata sa office nga kung sa pamilya pod naga socialize man ta permi kay perminti man ta nagauban o sa panagsara pod sa mga kuan best friends pag magkita di ba sige dayon chika-chika sama anang socializing kani basic concepts of socializing. Socializing means taking part in social activities or interacting with others. Kanang naga-participate ganita sa activities sa o unlike pag nasa barangay or naay mga kaayuhan lain di ba nga tao atong atubang ma-interact. And socializing is important because it is how business people establish relationship and earn trust from their partners. Next is within the company, socializing with colleagues is also common. And nowadays, more and more companies recognize that socialization among employees can promote company coherence and harmony. So, the internet and social media provide young people with a range of benefits and opportunities to empower themselves in a variety of ways. Young people can maintain social connections and support networks that otherwise wouldn't be possible and can access more information than ever before. The communities and social interactions young people form online can be individual and invaluable for bolstering and developing young people's self-confidence and social skills. So, di ba sa kuan Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or unsa pa dira ang mga apps nga dito makaboost jud tag confidence ang mga unsa pa na youth, mga dalaga o litaw dito nagapost sila og mga kuan gusto nila karon sayon ra kaayo ron kay daghan na tag opportunities nga makahanap og trabaho sa Facebook di ba usahay na man ay mga kanang mga online nga nanganap og trabaho sa Facebook pod or unsa pa dira nga nga mga apps makabalo pud ta og unsay nahitabo sa kalibutan kay naa naman ay mga mm, kuan balita balita nga makita nimo. Syempre ma-pop up man jud na sa imong kuan, makita nimo sa imong news feed, so makabalo na ka og unsay nahitabo sa kalibutan. Kay sa social media pod kanang maka-socialize pud ta og mga tao, kay bisan tuod layo sila at kibali atong pamilya layo sa tua, pwede ra ta kaayo makatawag or maka video call, makita na nato sila. Kay na naman tay new technology ron, di ba, cellphone na natay apps ron nga kuan messenger nga pwede maka video call, so makita na gihapon nato nya makatawag na pud ta. Nakipag socialize gihapon ta sa ila bisan tuod layo. Kining sa social media o kuan daghan na kayo new technologies, di ba, nga nahimo, like computer. Sa una wala may computer, sa TV wala, pero karon isihay na kaayo ron, sayunay ra kaayo ta makabalo og unsa nay nahitabo sa kalibutan. Kay tungod na natay mga radyo makapaminaw na tag balita, na natay TV makakita na ta og unsay balita. Sayon ra jud kaayo ron nga kuan kanang panahon, kay tanan na siguro, di ba, nahimo na, tanan gihanapan og paraan. As the ICT has become ubiquitous, faster and increasingly accessible to non-technical communities, social networking and collaborative services have grown rapidly, enabling people to communicate and share interests in many more ways. Sites like Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Flickr, Second Life, Delicious Blogs, Wikis, and many more let people of ages rapidly share the interest of the movement without others everywhere. So, but Facebook seems to be the leading areas of where people communicate and share the opinions. Di ba sa Facebook, ang pinakakuan kay sayon ra kaayo didto maka-share na tag sa atong gibati, maka-post tag unsay gusto nato, maka-post tag picture didto, or daghan pa, maka-share tag opinion sa mga shared posts or mga fact about kanang facts nga news. Oh. So what a change, nothing's permanent but change. Internet can be seen as the international network of an interconnection of computer networks. The main purpose for the institution of internet are quest for information, browsing, electronic mail, new groups, file transfer, and access and use of other computer. Socialization can be seen as a process by which a child adopts a behavior to be an effective member of the society, which can only be achieved through learning or education. So, ang socialization pod kay lain sa socializing. Ang socialization kay kanang tudloan gani, tudloan like kung mga bata pa, tudloan pa kung unsay tadong unsaon pagrespeto o unsaon pagtuo sa mga tinuohan, beliefs o mga values. Tapos dapat irespeto ka ng magnirespeto ay ganita sa mga tinuohan nato, kanang dapat kung unsay tudlo nga maayo maura pud atong buhaton, dili ta magbuhat og kuan kay para ang uban pud tao nga kaatbang nato dili malain sa ato.
Good morning, everyone, especially to user. Good morning. So our overall topic is all about information communication technology. So, impact of ICT in the society. So, we're going to discuss about positive impacts of information and communication technology. So sa ato ang nahibaw-an karon nga adunay mga information mahitungod sa mga positive and negative impact sa ato ang technology karon. So karon maghisgot ta og positive impacts of technology. So access to information, increase in access information and services that has accompanied the growth of internet. So karon nag-increase gyud ang pag-access sa mga information o serbisyo sa growth of internet. Some of the positive aspects of this increased access are better and often cheaper communications such as VoIP phone and instant messaging. So, sa unang panahon makabantay ta sa atong mga katigulangan na maghimo jud taon sila og letters no nya send nila dili pa jud kaabot di pareha karon through our own cellphone makahimo ta sa pag instant messaging no makahimo dayon ta pag message dali ra kaayo no through online through messengers no. Improve access to education. So naghatag pud ni improve no nga maka-access sa education. For example, distance learning. So adunay mga paamaagi sa pagtudlo bisan pa og lagyo no and online tutorials no bisan pa man og layo apan makahimo gihapon sa pagtudlo pinaagi sa online tutorials no new ways of learning. So adunay bag-o nga mga pamaagi sa pagtudlo, example interactive multimedia and virtual reality. So kanang virtual no aton hibaw-an nga for example kung si sir magpa-meeting sa ato so maggamit din sila sir og Zoom no para sa virtual nato no. So next is new tools, new opportunities. So aduna bagong mga kagamitan, aduna po'y bago nga mga opportunities. Yes, tinuod jud kay na. ICT gives access to new tools. So kaning ICT naghatag ni nga maka-access sa bagong mga kagamitan that did not previously exist nga sa unang panahon wala jud mag-exist. Digital cameras, kaning digital cameras sa una makabantay ta nga adunay camera nga ang gamiton film pa jud kayo so lisod pa kayo magpa-picture sa una no magbayad pa jud ta og kanang tag 20 nga na. So karon it is very easy na jud kaayo kay with our own cellphone makahimo na ta sa pagpicture no. Photo editing, so sa unang panahon maglisod kay ta sa mga photo editing no kay wala man tay cellphone no, not like karon nga kanang grabe ang kuan sa technology ang pag-uswag so nang makahimo ta sa pag photo editing sa ato ang kaugalingon nga cellphone. Software and high quality printers, screen magnification or screen reading software enables partially sighted or blind people to work with ordinary text rather than braille no. So ang mga bulag nga mga tao makahimo sila sa pagtrabaho with ordinary text no. Next is communication. Communication cost savings by using example VoIP instead of normal telephone. So adunay mga tao nagagamit og VoIP no instead sa mga normal ra nga mga telepono, email messaging instead of post, video conferencing instead of traveling to meetings. So no kaning video conferencing instead of traveling to meetings. So kani mo ni ang gitawag nga kana ang kuan gani kaning ang through mag-video ra sila no instead nga mag-meet sila jud sa para sa meeting himuon na lang nila ang conferencing instead of traveling meetings. E-commerce websites instead of sales catalogs access larger even worldwide markets. So next, information management. So aduna pud information management, data mining of customer information to produce less for targeted and advertising, improve stock control resulting in less wastage, better cash flow, etc. And next is security. ICT solve or reduces some security. Example, encryption methods can keep data safe from unauthorized people. So both while it is being stored or while it is being sent electronically. ICT allows to participate people in wider, even worldwide society. So kaning ICT nag-allow pod ning makaparticipate ang mga tao no sa kalapad sa even sa kanang tibuok a worldwide no society. Distance learning. Student can access teaching materials from all over the world. So, ang mga estudyante makahimo sa pag-access sa pagtudlo sa materials from sa tibuok nga kalibutan. ICT facilitates the ability to perform impossible experiments by using simulations, no? So ang ICT maka-facilitate ni sa mga ability nga makahimo sa pag-perform, no, sa mga imposible nga mga experiments by using simulations, no? Creation of new, more interesting jobs. So ang paghimo sa bag-o nga more interesting nga mga trabaho, no? Example would be the system analyst, no? For example, gusto nimo nga mahimo kang system analyst, programmers, and software engineer, as well as help desk operators and trainers. So that's all my topic today, and let's proceed to the next reporter about negative impacts of ICT. And once again, good morning.
Hi everyone, I am Pia Mortuhelio Sarna, and for today, I will going to discuss about the impact of ICT in the society. Positive impacts of information and communication technology. So first is access information, increase in access to information and services that has accompanied the growth of the internet. So nagkadugay nagkadako nag-improve sa access sa informasyon kay tungod sa technology. Some of the positive aspects of this increased access are better and often cheaper communication such as VoIP, phones, and instant messaging. Next is improved access to education. Example, distance learning and online tutorials. So sa karon nga panahon kay pandemic man mas gamit gayud ang online class or online tutorials. Mas pina-improve pa ang internet or technology para sa yun ra ang paghimo sa reports, research og uban pa. Mas dali na sab karon makahanap og trabaho kay naa naman naka-post na sa internet. Next is new tools, new opportunities. ICT gives access to new tools that did not previously exist. Like for example, digital camera, photo editing software, o mga printer nga high-tech na kaayo. So, di ba sa una kay kung ang picture kay black and white ra, dili pa siya colored gayod, dili pa ma ang color ng mga dahon or sa imong black and white ra gayod. So next is communication. Cost savings by using VoIP instead of normal telephone, emails, messaging instead of post, video conferencing instead of traveling to meetings, e-commerce website instead of sales catalogs. So instead sa paggamit ng mga normal na cellphone or email sa pag-communicate, makatipid ka kung VoIP ang imo gamiton. So next is information management. Data mining of customer information to produce list of targeted advertising, improving stock control, resulting in less wastage and cash flow. Next is security. ICT solves or reduces some security problems. Like for example, encryption methods can keep data safe from unauthorized people both while it is being stored or while it is being sent electronically. So next is distance learning. Students can access teaching materials from all over the world. So, like what I've said, masadon ra ang paghimon og reports and research. And kung gusto nila makita ng mga teaching materials, mas dali i-search sa internet. Next. So, kung saan positive impact, dahil sa negative. Negative impacts of information and communication technology. First is job loss. Manual operations being replaced by automation, like for example, robots replacing people on assembly line. So, sa job loss, hamok na ang mga tao nga nawada ng trabaho kay machines or robot na ang mulihok karon. Like for example, di ba sa una, kung ang mga mananahi kay manumano pa sila magtahi. Tapos karon, kinaan na may machine, so gamay na lang ang trabaho ng mga tao. Next is reduce personal interaction. Most people need some form of social interaction in their daily lives. Next is reduce physical activity. This can lead to health problems such as obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. So, similar siya sa job loss kay kung matangtang ka sa trabaho or wala kay mahanap na trabaho, ang atong lawas magkadugay magkahinay ang atong resistensya. There are some people nga, di ba, pag dili sila makatrabaho, maglain ang ilalawas murag manghina sila or masakit kay di sila ganahan na way ila matrabaho. So next is cost. A lot of ICT hardware and software is expensive both to purchase and to maintain. An ICT system usually requires specialist staff to run it, and there's also the challenge of keeping up with ever-changing technology. So next is competition. This is usually thought of as being a good thing, but for some organizations, being exposed to greater competition can be a problem. If the organization is competing for customers, donations, or others means of funding nationally or even internationally, they may be lost out to other organizations that can offer the same service for less money. So that's all. Thank you.